Viewers, the latest news about Ethiopia-Tigray conflict is that the latest report is given by Amnesty International is that Eritrean troops fighting in Ethiopia's Tigray state systematically killed hundreds of unarmed civilians in the northern city of Axum. Viewers opening fire in the streets and conducting house-to-house raids in a massacre that may amount to a crime against humanity. Amnesty spoke to 41 survivors and witnesses, including face-to-face interviews with recently arrived refugees in eastern Sudan and phone interviews with people in Axum, as well as 20 others with knowledge of the events. They consistently described extrajudicial execution, indiscriminate shelling, and widespread looting after Ethiopian and Eritrean troops led an offensive to take control of the city amid the conflict with the Tigray People Liberation Front late November. Satellite image analysis by Amnesty Crisis Evidence Lab has corroborated reported of indiscriminate shelling and mass looting as well as identifying sign of new mosque burials near two of city's church. US Dipros Mochina, Amnesty International Director for East and Southern Africa, said in his statement that the evidence is compelling and points to a chilling conclusion. Ethiopian and Eritrean troops carried out multiple war crimes in their offensive to take control of Axum. Viewers, Eritrean troops went on a rampage and systematically killed hundreds of civilians in cold blood, which appear to constitute crimes against humanity. Viewers, the atrocity ranks among the worst documented so far in this conflict. Beside the soaring death toll, Axum residents were plunged into days of collective trauma, armed violence, mourning and mass burials. Because as a matter of urgency, there must be a UN-led investigation into the grave violation in Axum. Those suspected of a responsibility for war crimes or crimes against humanity must be prosecuted in fair trials, and victims and their families must receive full reparation. Viewers, we repeat our call on the Ethiopian government to grant full and unimpeded access across Tigray for humanitarian, human rights and media organization. So viewers, this is the latest update about Ethiopia-Tigray conflicts. Thanks for watching.